Hi loves, welcome back. This is a long overdue video. As you guys can see, it is Wednesday and I'm barely uploading this video. So I want to apologize. I did have a little getaway in the weekend and I came back more exhausted than anything else. So I just, kind of gave myself time to just relax and recover, and now I'm back. I definitely wanted to give you guys your video of the week, even if it's in the middle of the week. So this week I want to do a memory plan. So I want to plan for the previous week, which was from the 26th to the 1st of August. And like I mentioned, I went on a very, very small vacation with my sisters and two friends. It was pretty interesting. We definitely took the precautions that we needed to take. We weren't around a lot of people at all. It was just a little trip to just get out of our heads and just recharge for the rest of this crazy year that it is turning out to be another crazy year. So I really hope that you guys enjoy it. I was planning on doing this a real-time plan with me, but as soon as I started filming and everything, you guys, I started planning for the wrong week. So I had to just tear off some stickers and start all over again. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do a voiceover, Let me just not be too hard on myself right now from the get-go. I'm like, okay, let me just, go by this week and then we'll see. All right, so the sticker books that I'm going to be using is the Happy Planner ones, Going Places, Seasonal and Accessory book, and also this Agenda 52 Numbers and Days sticker book. I am obsessed with this sticker book because it has absolutely all of the headers of days of the week headers and dates that you can possibly need for any spread. Let it be that you just want to change up and give a little bit of color to your spreads, or if you are repurposing a planner, this is absolutely perfect. So I bought mine in Hobby Lobby, and it was on sale when I bought it, and I saw it again like a couple of weeks later and I bought another one. So that's how much I love it. If you guys see it, definitely pick it up. I'm also going to be probably pulling in these washies, since obviously this is a voiceover that I'm doing after I finish planning. I actually don't use these washies. I'm going to actually pull in just a minute the washies that I'm actually going to be using, but it's going to have similar color tones. I definitely want beachy vibes. So that is like, sandy brown, the blues, a little bit of yellow, pink, etc. Because almost at the same time that I was filming this video, I received my Simply Gilded subscription box, and the perfect washi tape came with it. So I wanted to use two of these washies. Well, three. Two are like the similar colors, just one's thick, one is thin. And the other one is like these beautiful sunset tones that are just so, so, so beautiful. So I knew that as soon as I saw these, I had to definitely use them in this plan with me. So I hope that you guys like how it turns out. And look, I just want to show you how beautiful these colors are. And this one, it has like sprinkles, super shiny, super gorgeous. I'm obsessed with these washi tapes. And I meant glitter. What am I talking about? I think I'm craving ice cream, you guys, if I said sprinkles. But without further ado, let's pull out the week paper. So I'm going to just lay down this beautiful thick bow washi at the bottom. And I'm also going to go ahead and cover the days of the week and put some yellow ones. So this is definitely going to make the whole spread pop and just have more color. I wish I had like thicker date covers, but no, there's not any, so whatever. It'll be all right. So I'm going to start by putting down all of the full boxes, and I'm going to try to spread them out evenly. Of course, they're going to probably be more focused in the weekend, which is when I actually did all of these activities, like get in the pool, go to the beach. So I'm going to try to just, yeah, focus it more on the end of the second half of the week instead of the first. So here I'm putting down a little bit more of a functional full box for Wednesday, a checklist, because I had tons of things to get done before the trip. And then in the sidebar, I put this beautiful quote that says, "And at the end of the day, your feet should be dirty, your hair messy, and your eyes sparkling." From Shanti. And that's so cute because, we got to live life and not be scared, to get a little dirty. And that just means like try new things, get out of your comfort zone. And, that's kind of where we were at when we decided to take this super, super tiny mini vacation getaway. We just needed to go for it and just do something super small. Again, we took the precautions that we needed because, of course, COVID is still here, COVID is not gone. And even though we're vaccinated, we still want to take care of one another. So we tried to spend as much time alone as possible. And we only went out to eat at a restaurant once. And in the beach, we only took some pictures, but also in a very isolated area. So we weren't around people. And of course, we wore our masks. So we definitely want to, encourage to continue taking precautions, using your mask and everything, because things are still happening and we don't want to, make it worse. So even though it was just like basically a 2-day getaway, it was so worth it. Like I mentioned, I did come back super duper exhausted, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because I got to spend a little bit of time with my friends and my sisters, and we just had a very, very chill weekend. And the drive back, well, the drive to and back was pretty exhausting, just sitting in a car for so many hours. So I think that's what I'm mostly recuperating from, the car ride, which is dumb. But, sometimes you need it. But anyways, now back to the plan with me. After I laid down all of these stickers, all of these headers, I'm going to start, putting the pen to the paper. And on Monday, I had to work. I normally have Mondays off, but I was covering for a coworker that was out of town as well. So that was fine because I was going to miss Friday when I normally work. So it kind of made up for that loss. And then I, of course, always take my planners when I go to work. I love just working on my planners when I have a little bit of downtime. And it was the first time I actually made a little micro spread using the Happy Planner micro notes little pad. And it was just so beautiful. Now I'm hooked. I'm hooked on planning on the little micro notes. And if you guys haven't seen it or don't know what I'm talking about, definitely consider following me on Instagram. That is where I'm posting in my stories, in my reels of my beautiful little micro. And maybe one day I'll also upload a little video on here. But it's something super cute, short, fun, and easy to do. So if you're not into planning on a big planner and you just want something super small that won't take up, time or space, you can definitely consider that little beautiful micro notes. And then after that, I also had to actually edit and upload my other video from the past week, which was a mini haul. And I also made some deviled eggs. It was my very first time making deviled eggs, and they actually turned out really, really, really good. And then we had our family study, which ended our Monday, and now going on to Tuesday, I worked again. I actually didn't go to the gym at all this week, which I feel kind of bad about, but then again, I didn't want to overwork myself before the trip, if that makes absolutely any sense. And then I also continued to decorate all my planners, and I was working on my micro that day as well. I made myself an iced coffee. I've been using, I think it's called Stocks dark coffee. And it's just coffee that's ready to go, and I just mix a little bit of creamer and put some ice in it, and it was so, so, so good. And I feel like it's super easy to make. It's my first time actually trying it, and I really, really enjoyed it. After that, I also made sure I had to do a couple of things that day, which was cancel my, no, not cancel, change my credit card information from one of my subscriptions. And also, I have an auto shipment for Nyla's food and her little hairball treatments. So I had to just make some adjustments to that. So I made sure to write it down so I would not forget. And of course, I don't know what got into me that day. I was just looking in Etsy, and I know I shouldn't have done that because I know that if I go into a craft store or if I go into a sticker shop website, I'm buying something. Like, I already know myself. So I really try to avoid it when I'm trying not to spend. But I don't know what happened that day. I just started looking and looking and looking. And you might have guessed it, I bought some stickers. So definitely stay tuned for a little mini Etsy sticker haul in the future. But, anyways, that was all for Tuesday. On Wednesday, I made myself another coffee, and I had so many things to get done that day. I was washing clothes, folding clothes, cleaning my room. I took my mom grocery shopping, and then I just went to Walmart again and just bought a bunch of other things that I needed for my trip. Even though it was going to be super small and short, I have absolutely no clothes, you guys. If you know, or if you can relate, I gained weight during COVID. Like, during these last 2 years, I've gained weight. I've been trying, I mean, I've been going to the gym, trying to eat a little bit better, lose some weight, but I have like nothing. Like, I've just been throwing clothes out, but I haven't been replacing it. And for work, I've just been using a little bit of baggy clothes that I have, which is just two or three maybe little pants that I feel comfortable in. Not even three, maybe two. And then that's it. That's all I had. Everything else I've been throwing it out. So I definitely had to replace quite a few things in my wardrobe for the trip because obviously I was gonna need it. We were gonna be going out a little bit, so I was like, okay, let me not look totally reckless. Let me try and look a little bit decent. So I had to buy a couple of things. And then in the afternoon of Wednesday, we just had our meeting, and I just continued to pack my suitcase for that weekend. There was quite a few things that I was obviously still going to be using for Thursday, so I didn't pack absolutely everything. I just had it sitting in the luggage, just waiting to be put completely away right before we left on Friday. So that kind of ends Wednesday, and then on Thursday, I had to go to work. And to end the work week, amazingly, it was a super busy day. Like, there was nonstop calls, and it was just overwhelming mentally to have to just back to back answer phone calls. And yeah, it was a little bit stressful, but I knew that the next day I was going to be on vacation, so I was like, you can do this, girl, you can get through it. So whatever, that happened. And then of course, I had to go pick up my friend. She was going to sleep over the night before, that way we weren't having to go pick her up afterwards. So we went to my sister's house to get our toenails done because she had already done her nails on Sunday, but she was going to do our toenails that Thursday. And we went by and bought some bubble tea. We love bubble tea. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had it, and if you have, what's your favorite flavor? Not only of like the tea, but the bobas. Do you like the ones that are like chewy or the ones that are like that pop? I don't know if that makes sense, and if you haven't tried it, you definitely should. They're really, really, really good. And when we got to our house, we ate a little bit real quick, and then we got our toenails done and got ready for the trip. Like, we packed everything that night, and we were ready to go on Friday. And then on Friday, we woke up super early. We went to go get the rental car. We loaded everything onto there, and we went to pick up one more friend. So, and you probably noticed right now that it completely skipped half of Friday. I don't know what happened. I thought it was recording and then I guess not. I'm glad I caught it pretty soon though because it just skipped that first little half. But basically, we just went to pick up my friend and we just started driving to Florida. And then when we got there, we rented an Airbnb. We made sure everything was clean and ready to go. We actually bought food. Like we went to buy groceries so we wouldn't have to go out and eat every day. So we bought stuff for breakfast, we bought things for lunch, etc. And then in the afternoon, we went to the pool that they had there in the Airbnb. Thankfully, there was hardly anybody there, so we were able to actually enjoy it. And we were just there for a little while because it was late already. And after that, we came back inside. We ate some fried chicken and some potato wedges that one of our friends had made. And we drank some wine. I brought some delicious wine that I had found in Costco. It's like a blueberry Moscato, and it was really, really, really good. So we enjoyed that night, just relaxing, talking, watching a movie. And then after that, on Saturday, we had that little small photo shoot I was mentioning. So I took a couple of pictures with my best friend, and we were both wearing white. We both had our matching Pandora bracelets and our little purses. And I just felt like we looked really cute. So I definitely wanted to take advantage and take some pictures. And after that, we went home. We ate lunch. We ate some sandwiches. We also, no, I'm sorry, we ate breakfast. So we had like brunch because it was already like 11 when we got back to the Airbnb, and we made breakfast and then we changed so we could go to the beach. So we were planning on going to a private beach. We actually went, we got there, but when we started looking around, there was a lot of people and we just didn't feel comfortable. And not only that, there was also what is known as the red tide, and it's just not supposedly, it is. It is when there is a lot of algae, and it releases a toxin that harms the fish, the sea life. And so there was a lot of dead little fishies on the side of the beach, and it was just really sad, really heartbreaking to see that. And I mean, we all personally didn't feel comfortable staying, not only because of that, but also because there was a lot of people and it hurt your throat. It does. It makes you cough. It makes it irritated. So they definitely recommended you to be there at your own risk. So we just went back to the Airbnb and we stayed in the pool for quite a few hours, and that was super duper nice. And after that, we showered. We went to a cute little restaurant on the beach, and thankfully we got an outside table and we were like in the furthest corner away from people. So we felt blessed to be able to have that because we were really nervous, but we definitely wanted to try the food from this place, and it was definitely amazing. And while we were sitting there eating in the beach, we saw some fireworks, so that was definitely a bonus that we enjoyed. And then on Sunday, we just packed everything in the car. We started driving home. We did go to a little hole in the wall restaurant, which was super duper cute. And then we stopped at I think it's called Rainbow Lake in Ocala, and it's just like a little yeah, like a little lake, and it was really cute. There were quite a few people, so we definitely moved to an area where there wasn't, and we tried to get in. We got in for a little bit and then we left. It was just like one last little attempt to get into the water. So that was our little goodbye to Florida, and we just passed by Domino's, got some pizza. We ate it on the way back home, and it was really nice. We were able to listen to our assembly as well. We were able to just peacefully enjoy our ride back home. Again, being in the car for so many hours is super duper uncomfortable, and I think that's what maybe made me more exhausted than anything. And like I mentioned, I mean, I'm still recovering. I don't know, it was super duper weird. But anyways, I was really happy that we were able to just do that, get away for a little bit. And in the sidebar right now, I'm just filling out one of the main things that we did in our trip. And in the very bottom, I just wrote about Rainbow Lake. So that was really nice. The water in that lake is always the same temperature. So if you go in the winter time, it'll feel warm. Right now it was really hot outside, so it felt pretty chilly to us, but it was fine. It was okay. It was bearable. But if you go like when it's a little bit colder or fresh, like maybe in the fall, you will definitely feel how warm it actually is. So that is all, you guys. I'm going to put it back into my planner and show you guys a little close-up of the final view. A lot of writing because I had so much to get done that week, but I love how it turned out. It is super colorful. There's a lot of mixtures of colors, which I absolutely love, but I do rarely make such a big combo of colors. So the fact that I was able to do that this time around for you guys was super fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.